What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. My name is Jose Rodriguez. On today's video, we're going to be talking about opportunity and the technology and options that we have today in our age for you as a young person. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber. Let's talk a little bit about what it was like 10, 20 years ago when you wanted to be somebody. In my case, the last grade that I finished was the 8th grade. I didn't finish the 9th grade. I am a high school kickout. I don't like to say dropout because I didn't drop out. They kicked me out. Okay? And I don't think it was fair the way that was done. But it doesn't matter because today we have opportunities that didn't exist to people in the past. Your credentials don't matter. Your education doesn't matter. You know, you go on YouTube and they don't look at your resume. The only thing they look at is your talent, your ability, your effort, your dedication, and it's just the ability and talents that you have as a person. Me, what would I be today if it wasn't for the opportunities of YouTube? Last grade that I finished was the 8th grade. I'm talking about if I went to a McDonald's, they wouldn't hire me. You know? A lot of people have criminal records. They're worse off than me. So we're living in an age where everybody wants to be a YouTuber. All the kids want to be a YouTuber, which is weird because Facebook got phased out. MySpace got phased out, but I don't think YouTube's going to get phased out. I think YouTube is almost like ingrained into the DNA of these young kids because I feel like this new generation, younger than millennials and younger especially, are kind of ingrained, like their DNA, their brains are programmed into these devices, and YouTube has been kind of a staple of that. I don't think YouTube's gonna go away, but everybody wants to be a YouTuber now. You know, I can't believe that when I talk to my family, the younger ones, they all want to be YouTubers. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber. So, you know, somebody like me, there's people that function well in society, 9 to 5. They are academic and they're able to get in there and prosper and just have the discipline to get through that. But there's other people that, even though we're driven, like myself, we're driven business people, we don't have the ability and the discipline to do it for somebody else. We have to be entrepreneurs. And people like us can be disadvantaged economically. When you look at me, somebody who the last grade of education that I have is the 8th grade. What am I in today's society? Pretty much, like I said, not even McDonald's would take me. You know, but now I have the opportunity. We're in Dallas, Texas right now. Yesterday I was in Houston. The day before that I was in Baton Rouge. Tomorrow we're hopefully, you know, if we keep breathing in this air in our lungs, we're heading to Oklahoma City and then Arkansas. And we're able to travel and see the United States because of this platform. Like, but don't waste your opportunities, okay? Your opportunities, some people don't have opportunities. There was a time when if you were a poor person, there were no opportunities. Today, each one of us has in their hand a cellular device that connects you to the whole world. No other generation that's ever existed on the face of this planet has had just an easy access point from complete poverty to opulence. So what happens with that transformation? A lot of the YouTubers that I used to follow when they were starting up, as they get bigger and older, they lose their humility and they start to show a different side of them. They let the fame go to their head and they think there's some big shot. You know, humility. What does it really take to be able to do this? When you look at these people today, they're clowns. You got people that come to the Charleston Whites, Soldier Boys, and every day there's a different thing on the news, a different person acting a fool, a different person getting killed on live. Every single day is a different circumstance. That is like, there's somebody who, despite being given incredible opportunities to escape poverty, transform their life, and bring wealth to their families. It's just generationally change the outcome of their family, and they just throw it away. They do nothing with it. You know, bad decisions, loss of humility, addiction. Okay, I watched so many YouTubers that when they were coming up, I followed them, and then they turn into monsters. First, they forget their humility. They let the fame go to their head. Next, they start arguing with people. Next thing you know, they end up losing it all over dumb decisions, pride, and pretty much sometimes just an unexpected end. Happens to artists, musicians, YouTubers, bloggers. Why? You're given all these opportunities. In the palm of your hand is the ability to change your life, man, without having to sweat, without having to dig a hole, without a boss telling you what to do. You know, my advice to all the young people that think they want to be YouTubers when they grow up: everybody can't be a YouTuber. It takes a special type of person. You gotta have a story. You gotta have a rise. You gotta have commitment. You gotta have dedication. You gotta have the ability to deal with all the haters. You gotta have the intelligence to realize that when you do make it, other people are gonna envy you for it, and that then they're gonna come after you and try to make your life miserable, and they will. It's happened to us. It's happened to a lot of other YouTubers that I know. So, with all these opportunities comes challenges, and most people fail. You know, you use your wealth and your assets to protect your family and put them in a better place, help other people. But what a lot of YouTubers are doing is that they're using their platform to contribute to the delinquency of minors and destroy the lives of other people and push out behaviors and activities that are hurting other people instead of putting out information that's helpful, that makes other people better. Don't waste your opportunity. Don't throw away your opportunities. And definitely, don't let your pride get in the way. We can't all be YouTubers. We can't all be YouTube famous. You know, it's strange that the youth that I see now idolizes what I do. However, and they're willing to do it and try it. However, there's no substance to what they're doing. You gotta have substance. You gotta have something that makes you stand out. Okay, if you grew up in a suburban place and you've never lived experiences, you've never stepped outside of that comfort zone other than going to a college town and driving around on a scooter, there's no substance in you. That's why the vast majority of success stories are almost always people who came from nothing, because they're driven, because they understand that if they get an opportunity, there's people like myself and many others who are just waiting for an opportunity, because life hasn't given them opportunities. So when they get an opportunity, they gotta run with it because they don't have any other choice. They haven't had any other choice. But when you give people the world in the palm of their hands and they take everything for granted, you end up with people that don't even have substance or an ability. So yeah, there's an opportunity on YouTube and on the internet, but most people that get this opportunity end up losing it, end up messing it up, or not understanding exactly what it takes to be a YouTuber. Because it's not just pressing the record button. I see people now that copy my channel down to a T. So they look at your YouTube channel and says, I'm gonna do exactly what this person's doing. I even found one person, like I have staples that are mine, like I call it intellectual property. These are things that are my personal composition. Doesn't physically have a copyright stamp, but I recognize it as mine. For example, the little 2 palm trees on the side of the titles, I do that. That's a unique thing that I came up with for my video titles. Yo, I just seen another YouTuber that's recording videos in the same cities that I'm recording in, and what do they have on the side of their title? The 2 little palm trees. But when you look at their videos, they don't have the substance and the content that I have, you know? And what you have to understand is that on this platform, everybody wants to join it now. Everybody wants to be a creator, but seldomly does anybody have the understanding of how the platform works and the longevity, the long-term effects that you need to have on this platform. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and spill game out at you, which I could. I could draw a path to success for you. But here's the problem with doing that. One, you won't appreciate it. Two, I've done it for 4 or 5 people already, where I break down exactly what they need to do. If you are a YouTuber, okay, or you are a realtor, and you need a coach, this channel has 60,000 subscribers at this date. My homing pigeon races has 50,000 subscribers. My fishing channel has 3,000 subscribers. If you need a coach, I can coach you. But this game ain't free. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years now. This game ain't free. This knowledge ain't free. And you have to understand that this is a long-term thing. This isn't like people create content that they think is going to snap today. But 2 days from now, it freezes. It doesn't get views. You know, you have to create content that captures the moment. But captures a moment that will be relevant not just today, but that will be relevant 10 years. Actually, you want to do something today. Like today, there's a fire here in Dallas, Texas. You know, I'm not going to go record the fire in Dallas, Texas. It might get me a lot of views today to go record this fire here in Dallas, Texas. But that's not going to be relevant 5 years from now. It's not going to be relevant 10 years from now. I want to create a video today in Dallas, Texas that 10 years from now people are going to look at. And in fact, I want to make a video that will be more relevant 10 years from now than it will be today. So I'm thinking years and years ahead of when I create content today. I want to see a video that 10, 12 years from now will be more relevant than it is today. And that's hard because how do you know that? Well, pretty simple. When you go through YouTube, I look at videos that are 10 years old because they were that relevant. They're always going to be relevant. Some music artists have the ability to make content that will always be relevant. Other music artists make a song today and tomorrow they flop. And they think that that rise in success is going to last forever, but it doesn't. So when you start getting to that money, you got to say, okay, what can I do now for tomorrow? Because it's always about tomorrow. It's not ever about today. Like today, I'm in Dallas. I might want to go shopping. I might want to go look at some lakes. No, that's not what we're doing. I'm not thinking about today. I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about the next year and the year after that. Don't waste your opportunities, because there was a time when these opportunities didn't exist, and too many young people are getting on these platforms, and what they're doing, even if they do get to the money, even if they do get to the viewership, it's still insignificant. Well, that's Jose. I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope that if you're young and you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber, that you understand a few things, very essential things. 1, we can't all be YouTubers. 2, you gotta have substance. And 3, once you do get it, you gotta understand that other young people are looking at you now. And when they look at you, what are you telling those people to do? How are you influencing those people? Are you helping people become better? Because like now, I'm taking a shower this morning, and I'm thinking, man, I wish I had more money so I could travel internationally and I could do all these bigger things that I want to do. I want to do bigger things. That's okay. But you know what? I'm in Dallas today. Today I'm in Dallas. And there's people that need the videos that I'm about to go make out there today. Right now in this city, the videos that I'm going to make, maybe it will help 10 people. I want to help 10,000 people. But that's not what the plate that's in front of me today isn't 10,000 people. Maybe it's just 10 people that are going to really need this content that I'm creating today. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to make content for 10 people. That's the plate, that's my role in life. That's my position that I got to play. So know what position you got to play. Don't try to do a position that's not yours. Know what your role is and play your role. My role today is to go out there to Dallas, Texas and make videos for 10 people that are moving to the city. Let's get out there and do it. Checking out Jose from Southern Line.